12 ways you're hurting your dog without realizing it. You may often do things that could actually affect your furry friend without even knowing it. Dogs are enthusiastic, adventurous, and juvenile. It's a lovely thing, but it may bring them into problems as well. Of course, we don't want it. If you're a dog owner, you're positive you want your pooch to stay safe and enjoy a long, successful existence. Before we go any further, please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new excellent updates only we can provide. Without turning this into a movie, here are the top 12 ways you're hurting your dog without realizing it. Number 12. Choosing the wrong collar. First and foremost, you have to pick the correct type of collar. This choice is quite critical, and it is also very personal. There are many styles of collars, and you have to select the one that better fits your dog's requirements and temperament, as well as a place to attach his license. This two style of collars are some of the safest collars for your fur baby. Flat collar. This is the most commonly used form, and you can see it in every pet shop. It arrives with a buckle so that you can adjust the length of your dog collar to your preference and when your dog develops. A breakaway collar. This style was mainly built for pups to spend more time outdoors. It arrives undone once there is a danger of a strangulation hazard. Like walls or trees, whether your dog is an inquisitive explorer's spirit pup, this collar will be ideal for them. Collars can severely harm your pet's neck if it pushes so strongly on its head. The basic concept is that for small to medium-sized dogs, you should be able to slide one finger between the collar or leash and the neck of your pet. 2 fingers should work for big and extra large dogs, and don't forget to check the stiffness every once in a while, particularly while your pet is still developing. Plus, dogs, much like humans, can gain weight over time. Number 11. Leaving a dog alone in the car. Never ever let your fur buddy in the car all by itself. According to most legitimate sources, the temperature inside the car can rise by 20 degrees in just 10 minutes, even though it is located in the shade. They support this evidence and add that even though the temperature outside is a comfortable cold 60 degrees Fahrenheit, it can climb to 110 degrees inside a vehicle. Dogs don't sweat as humans can, and they can overheat even quicker than you expect. And since they don't have this vital opportunity to cool themselves down, the effects of sitting in a parking car can turn out to be catastrophic. Signs of overheating involve heavy drooling and breathing heavily and overall frustration. Symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, or lethargy signify a life-threatening emergency. Under this situation, the dog should see a doctor straight away. Number 10. Neglecting your dog's teeth. You know, a dog's teeth deserves to be cleaned, much as people's teeth do. Because it's not a question of appearance here, it's a must. That's why you can start doing this as soon as you have your fur buddy, so that they get accustomed to brushing their teeth. 3 times a week is all right at the outset, or if your dog's teeth are good, so it's better to focus on it every day. And no, feeding your dog any chew stick rewards can't override daily brushing. Don't clean the back teeth as much as a toothbrush would. Don't use toothpaste and toothbrushes for users. There are unique versions designed for pets, and they are very distinct from the human kind. You actually never used some chicken or beef toothpaste, didn't you? Dog toothbrushes appear to have smaller heads and thin bristles. If you don't have one, you can use a child's toothbrush, cotton swab, or even a strip of gauze tied around your finger. But still, you can quickly buy a doggy toothbrush and toothpaste from your nearest pet shop or your vet. You have to get your dog's teeth properly washed by the vet twice a year. Yeah, just like humans. Now here's the tip of our exclusive incentive. If you can get your dog hooked on gnawing unique plastic bones, you'll acquire the best of both worlds. This method meets his urge to eat, maintains him occupied whilst preventing destructive chewing, and automatically cleans the doggy teeth. Number 9. Letting your dog eat everything. You should never feed your fur buddy with human food. It's way too salty, too spicy, and too oily for them. In truth, most of the recipes you eat are extremely poisonous to them. Take sugar, chewing gum, baked products, and other dietary ingredients. They have a special sugar substitute named xylitol. If your dog eats it, their blood sugar can decrease, and this can contribute to a failure of the liver. Avocados, in fact, can contain persimmon. This toxin can cause serious vomiting and diarrhea in your pooch. No matter what happens, don't offer alcohol to your dog. It impacts the liver and brain of a canine even more quickly than humans do. Number 8. Bringing puppies to a dog park. Dog parks are contentious and can add to a lot of discussion about dog owners. There are individuals who carry their pets to the dog park all the way, apparently without any complications. There are also a lot of individuals with critical comments about dog parks. The two major things we've got against dog parks are 1. The chance of illness, and 2. The danger of running into a dog with anger problems. Instead of heading to the dog park, we prefer the thought of meeting up in a familiar home or spot where a pair of dogs who recognize each other can get together and run around and play. Number 7. Using verbal punishment. Much as shouting at someone else as they do something you believe is unfair hardly fixes the problem, yelling at your dog is also less effective. If you're screaming at the dog about something that occurred a while ago, for example, if you came home to a mess that may have happened hours ago, not only would they be afraid, but they'll probably be puzzled. It's not going to feel like punishment for what they've done wrong. They're only going to see you as a foe. We should stress that only one thing is ensured by verbal punishment. Your fur buddy will be scared of you. Utilizing a reward-based approach to teach your dog is the secret to a much happy, well-behaved doggy. Number 6. Providing too little stimulation. Just like you, dogs require consistent mental and physical stimulation, particularly working breeds, which is why walking daily is a must if you're considered to having a dog. Remember whether or not you're willing to provide this need of walking. Not only supplying dogs with much-needed exercise, they subject the pups to new stimuli and scent. This sensory stimulus in turn helps their brain function easier. If dogs don't get enough stimulation, they'll only continue to amuse themselves this way: digging, chewing, or scratching stuff up. Number 5. Abandoning them. Dogs are pack creatures, and splitting them from their human families is the hardest thing you might do to them. If you get a dog in, it continues to treat you as its whole world. Its world now revolves around affection and the support that it expects from its human's pack. Instead of leaving or isolating the misunderstood pup in the garden of someone else, get the aid of a licensed teacher or animal behaviorist who may focus on modifying behavioral issues. There are no evil or unruly dogs, it's just poor parenting. Behavioral problems with dogs always require guidance from fellow pet parents and experienced dog teachers. There is no question that cannot be fixed. At times, taking a pup on a whim will only contribute to avoiding the burden of parenting a well-rounded dog. Even so, innocent dogs are punished for any unwelcome conduct, and even disowned in critical circumstances. Number 4. Physical punishment. Your housebroken fur buddy may accidentally poop in the house when you conduct personal or professional duties. It is often too lengthy to conclude that a duration of 8 to 10 hours is tough for the pooch. Even humans cannot go without freeing themselves for quite a long time. It is also necessary to understand that potty or peeing incidents in the house are triggered by a lengthy absence of bathroom breaks for the dog. Perhaps a physical condition or any sort of anguish could be the cause behind a house-trained dog succumbing to such incidents. Never beat your pet dog by pushing its nose into a potty pile. You're just going to bring more damage to the innocent pup. Number 3. Inconsistent rules. More frequently than not, a puppy's first encounter with rules starts as early as the first day in its new house. As a caring parent, you implement a series of guidelines for the little one and educate it with those limits it wants to abide. But you do need to hold true with the laws and not change them as per your comfort every now and then. You train your dog to not get in your bed, but one fine day you decided differently. Now the dog wants to get in bed with you for a rest, and you verbally abuse him for doing so. You just wound up frustrating and damaging the poor fellow with inconsistent communications. Number 2. Harmful things everywhere. Well, fur buddies are adventurous, and this leads them into all manner of danger. You can save them by throwing away something your pet can chew or swallow. Stuff like drugs, screws and nails, magnets, coins, and batteries can never be inside your pet's grasp. Sock appears to be a dog's favorite pulling toy, but please remember that if your dog gobbles one, it might get caught in their throat. Number 1. Neglecting breed-specific health concerns. From hygiene needs to health concerns, every type of dog has its own unique specifications. Be sure to acquaint yourself with the particular requirements of your dog's breed, and also early warning signs correlated with specific health problems they might be vulnerable to, so as to give your dog the correct health care. So, now that you already know the 12 ways you are unintentionally hurting your dog, what do you think? Do you also do some of these things to your fur buddies? If so, you should probably stop that. Share your thoughts down below. We'd love to read your comments about it. Before we end this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give the video a thumbs up so we can upload related videos. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned as the next top 10 video will be starting.